People of YouTube, hello and welcome to Falling Skies, the game, which is based on Falling Skies, the series, which I believe had about 3 seasons up before it got cancelled. I believe I say, because I've never seen Falling Skies. I've seen a trailer or something similar for it, or one of the seasons, like, oh, a new season of Falling Skies. That's all I know. So, disclaimer right there, I can't really comment on how truthful this game is to the original source material. This is a game published by Little Orbit, who have published a lot of Barbie games, you know, like Barbie Dollhouse Party, Barbie Goes Shopping, Barbie Has a Bit of Indigestion, you know, all that stuff. Plus the Monster High games, that's also like a kids kind of show, like aimed mostly at teenagers. I think the younger teenagers sort of audience stuff, like Monster High Stuff Happens games and stuff like that. And this is developed by, I think, Taurus Games, if I remember correctly. Taurus, or Taurus, maybe. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. I think it's an Australian developer who has mostly developed games for Game Boy Advance, at least according to their list of games. They don't even list Falling Skies on their website, to be honest. They just appear in this, there's like a splash screen saying Taurus Games, and they're listed as a developer on Steam. And the reason I'm mentioning all this is because this game, it is also on PC. It's not the kind of PC game you would call, oh, this is a PC game. It was also published for PC, which is where I am playing and recording this. For one thing, please take a look. I don't know if you hopefully can see the detail on this, but the background over there seems very much like a work in progress. Which is sort of like a purple color, and that's it. Like, the map ends here, and there isn't really much else beyond it. But anyway, I'm not trying to immediately trash the game. It has a good sides to it, and Too Long Didn't Read version is that this is a poor man's XCOM. It's a budget XCOM, but unfortunately sold for the full price of £30. And details are to follow, so it's gonna go into the game. This is the menu you're greeted with. There is no option screen here. When you're starting the game, I think when you're first starting the game, definitely you can choose to change resolution, on and off option for anti-aliasing and VSync. I think that's it. But inside the game, you don't see it at first, and I thought, like, wow, they don't actually have an option screen. But I'm gonna just load the game here. Let's say just load the latest one I have saved. And once you're on that screen, then you actually get to, yeah, this is the, that loading screen is for everything. They have only one loading screen, which is weird, because it's just a promotional photo from, well, whatever, promotional image from the series. I mean, I'd imagine they have more than one. Anyway, if you press escape here, you are taken to the menu where now the options are present, where you can change audio options, so SFX, music, and voice. I probably should make this even lower, because they only have like about 3 tracks, and one of them is especially annoying. Controls are not mappable. This is not controls. This is like what the controls are. They can't rebind these unless, I guess, you just sort of hack the ini file or something like that. And credits, and that's it. There is no video options in here. They can only be accessed outside the game before you launch it, like through Steam. You can press go to video options sort of thing. And that's it. Maybe possibly you can change the keys there, but I don't think so. So, that's that. And this is your base. Again, I'm going to be saying the word XCOM a lot in this preview, so, you know, if you're not sitting down, you better be sitting down, because that's going to be happening. You have your command war room is your command center. Again, I'm just going to be a lot of parallels with XCOM, because it is a very, very close, how shall we say, a remake of Fireaxe's XCOM. So this is your war room, which is a command center where you can choose missions for your squad. Right now I have 3 available. They don't go away, unlike in XCOM, so they're always there. You have to go through them, sort of. The yellow ones are the resource missions. And there's also red ones, which are the sort of the story missions. I have a save file where I have a red mission to show you. I mean, it's just like the same thing but red. You can't even tell that much difference. But what the red ones mean is that there's going to be a character there from the series, I think, maybe, because again, I haven't seen it. And they're going to come with you on the mission, and after the mission there's going to be a little cutscene. Otherwise, because the normal missions don't have any cutscenes, you just come back and that's it, you're done. So each mission also has a little description where they will tell you what you gain from it. There's 3 resources in the game. As you can see, there's food, metal, and medical supplies. So if I were to complete this mission, I would get 250 food, 500 medical, no metal, and I'll be facing these enemies. These are the whatever little crawly dudes. These are the skitters, I think, and these are called human harness or harnessed human or something like that. These are the initial enemies. They are the entry level foes, sort of. Also, all of them obviously give you like a little description of why you're doing that, and yeah, and what you get, and you get different things. But we'll get back to that in a second. Let me just show you what else is here in the base. So there's the armory. Now from the armory screen, you can take a look at your units. Again, very sort of similar classes as well to XCOM. There's 4 classes in the game. I think they're called here Scout, which is Sniper, Berserker, which is Heavy. Then there's Fighter and Spiked Kid, and both of them, they have like a they're hybrid, each of them, of Assault and Support from the XCOM. So that you can't really say one of them has support, one of them's. I guess you could say that a fighter is... No, not really, actually. Because Spiked Kid has the extra slots for grenades and stuff, while if that was to be in the fighter's repertoire, then you would think like, okay, I guess he is a support. But so it's a mixture. The assault and support are sort of mixed up. Or not mixed up, but there are hybrids made out of them. And they level up, and I'll actually get that in a second as well. So you can recruit units. I don't think now we have no one. See, there's no volunteers. I think it's because we have enough troops, or maybe we filled our roster, because there isn't like only 13 places unless you upgrade. And there's upgrades to this as well. So it's like a barracks upgrade or whatever it was called in XCOM. So I already increased it to slots 5. You start with 4, then you go 5, 6, just like in XCOM. And this is extra experience gain again. Similar, I think there was something like that there as well. And fresh meat means that you get to have more troops, which at this point I don't think is necessary, but maybe it is, because I've been playing this for about 6 hours, and I have only just seen a glimpse of another enemy unit out of the 3 that I already mentioned, and they just only sort of appeared. So maybe when you get to that point, then you actually need it. One more thing I forgot to mention in the war room is that you can also send people on dispatch missions, which we can do right now. Dispatch mission is... This is actually... seems like to be taken out from the Bureau XCOM. Or whatever XCOM Declassified, the Bureau. The Bureau XCOM Declassified, that's the amazing name it has. So you select a unit. I usually take someone who is the lowest level, so like... I think this is her actually, yeah. And you dispatch her, and she's gonna go look for resources and come back. So she's unavailable until you do a squad mission. But when she comes back, she's gonna bring you usually 100 food, 100 metal, and 100 medical supplies. So we now go to workshop, where you develop. This is your like a so like you have 2 science labs sort of thing, or this is I guess your what do they call it in XCOM? Where you made all the weapons thing? I forgot. Anyway, so. I don't have enough metal to do much else, but like, let's say, am I developing anything? I'm not. I'll show you the things I already developed so far. So let's go like, yeah, okay, salvage scope, whatever, why not? Let's do that. And you go to infirmary, and this is basically your health and HP upgrades and like healing stuff. So, oops, sorry, no one actually sick because the game isn't that hard. I'm playing on a medium difficulty, which you can change within the game. So you can get right now we can get 3 things. Immunizer, which removes poison effects. I haven't actually met a poison unit yet. And provides immunity, so thanks for spoilers. Experimental drugs is... yeah, you have stims, and you just gives stims additional accuracy if you're using them. Okay. A positive outcome is that after you are recovered, you have a maximum health boost. Drugs? Yeah? Okay, so... That's nice noise there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. There's a memorial. I think I only lost 1 guy throughout the thing. Yeah, it's the first mission. This guy died because I didn't really know how to counter the enemies. They're very easy to counter, and I'll show you that. So that's pretty much it. I guess I can show you also what the units look like, and So if let's say we're going on this one of the missions, what we have here, we have vehicle maintenance. A number of our vehicles have damaged or bald tires, so we need tire collection mission. That's fun, right? Aren't these two exactly the same-ish? Let's do the city one. I think it's going to be maybe a bit more fun. Let's do collect some tires, and we can add another unit, which is going to be... I'm probably going to take 2 berserkers because they're fun. And notice how they look almost exactly the same. So what you can change with them is the color. For example, so I can, instead of customization, I can give them a different name. They also have nicknames, just like in XCOM. So this could be, you know, this could be Jake Solomon. And Ghost, yeah, good nickname for Jake Solomon. So you can change hair color, blue, just like Jake Solomon. Skin color, purple. Top can be, okay, let's say also similar color. And like, it isn't even, like, you can't even make them pink or something, you know what I mean? Like, there's just, that's it. And they look exactly the same. Like, this lady looks exactly like this lady over here. Except that I changed her skin color just to somehow differentiate them. This one, I'm not actually sure. Oh yeah, no, it is a lady as well. Yeah, because sometimes she speaks like a guy, and then sometimes she doesn't. Anyway, so equipment is something you upgrade. I think we can't really change this just yet, but we should be able to give him a. There you go, sawn-off shotgun, which has higher damage, 1344. Yeah, and this is also upgraded. I made. I think you can upgrade now this as well, so damage goes from 8.6 to 8.10. So you do sort of incremental upgrades. All this stuff is all something I developed in the workshop. And smoke grenade, you don't start with a smoke grenade. You don't start with this either. So only start with is either field dressing or a grenade. And after that, I developed flashbang, smoke grenade, first aid kit, defibrillator, which I'm not sure how it is different still from first aid kit. First aid kit, by the way, doesn't stop bleeding. Just gives health, but you still bleed, so you need to use a bandage, which is a bit weird system. So you get 2 bandages or 1 or something like that, and then you have painkillers, which if you have them, there's a passive ability. You just take 5% less damage, which I doubt anyone actually used this. I don't know. It sounds like a waste of a slot. And there's also the stimulant, which I think we're researching now. And before we do that research, I think it's pretty useless, so we're not going to go there. So I'm going to give him a smoke grenade. So as such, we have... Actually, we can never give... Oh no, your thing is unupgradable just yet. You don't really need a pistol. I'm going to go, yeah, to that. You have... Yeah, this is our medic guy. She's our sniper. Do we have... Yeah, we have a better sniper rifle. This was also developed. And this pistol was also, like, developed in the workshop. So far, I'm just developing conventional weapons. I'm not sure there are non-conventional weapons in this game, to be honest. Because, again, I haven't seen the series. If I had seen the series... I mean, when I started playing the new XCOM, I knew that I would get to laser to plasma because I played the old one. In this case, I don't know. Yeah, she has no upgrades, unfortunately, just yet. And I swear I developed a new rifle. Maybe I haven't done it yet. Because it takes, like, mission time, as opposed to, like, in XCOM, you can just spin the clock and not do missions, and you will get your things developed. It's not like that here. There's no days, per se. It's just mission. So mission is time. Alright, so that's pretty much it. That's what I could show you. And they all, it's not the problem with these two, like, they all look the same. So when you're hiring a volunteer, or a new recruit, for one thing, you can't use them immediately, they have to go into training. For second thing, you can tell immediately who they're going to be by how they look. So there is no surprise like in XCOM where, like, say, oh yeah, you turned out to be a sniper. No, she looks like a sniper. She's gonna be a sniper. There's only place I saw there's 2 people is 2 different models were the heavies, because there's a male heavy as well. But that's it. I haven't seen any other dudes or dudettes here who are, you know, I haven't seen a male sniper, for example. Maybe they exist. Spy Kid. I haven't seen a female Spy Kid, I think. So maybe they exist. I'm not saying they don't, but they just haven't appeared in my playthrough. No, there's definitely... No, I think they exist in... Actually, the only one I haven't seen in male form, now to come to think of it, is the Sniper. But possibly also, which is called the Scout here. Anyway, it's besides the point. So, there's... that means there are 4 classes 4 models in 2 versions, so male, female. So technically there's 8 models of people in the game. And they all speak sort of like a redneck American accents. They're not like in XCOM you'd have, you know, someone from... Especially after in Enemy Within, they released the Enemy Within, they have... Like, they just speak French or German or whatever, Russian. Here, they just kind of say annoying things with a charming rural accent of American English. Right, so let's go to this mission, and I'll show you how the missions work. They're, like, again, a lot of similar... See, again, the same splash screen, same whatever loading screen. Just one. Yeah, you just heard a little example of them saying stuff. We need to locate tire stacks, apparently. So, this is your map. Very similar. Look, blue, yellow. Unlike XCOM, you can shoot now and then move again. So this was like a special ability in XCOM. In here, it just comes as default. You can take up heights, which I found to be a very bad idea usually, because you reveal a lot of the surrounding area, and the more you reveal, the more enemies come at you. So if you want to survive and have a good, you know, survivability rate, then you should not reveal them, which is the best way to do it. So I just don't go up there, because only the scout, after being upgraded, gets a height benefit. And even that is unclear how much of benefit they get, because some of the skills... Actually, I didn't show you the skills. I'll show you the skills in a bit. Some of the skills have numeric values attached to them, while others do not. So some of them will say, oh, 10% more defense, blah blah blah. Others will be like, increased accuracy. But how much, you do not know. Overwatch in this game is also weird. This guy... Alright, shut up. This guy is the only one who can Overwatch, the fighters. Everyone else does not have Overwatch. They all have Hunker Down, which is called Defend here, and Overwatch is called Cover Area. But that's it. So there's a completely different mechanic in that sense. So if I were to say move this guy up here, or this girl, I guess, they also have the ability to do the point man thing. So this is a run and gun in XCOM, and this is attack someone ignoring their cover. Fair enough. And that's it. This is reload, attack, change weapon, because everyone comes with 2 weapons, and you can choose what the other weapon is. And that's pretty much it. So if I press this,
nothing's getting through here.
Nothing's getting through there, apparently. Now these ladies have the RPGs, and the funny thing about the RPGs is that after you upgrade them, they can fire too. I'm not sure if she can fire too, but the other one definitely can fire too. So actually, let's go to her, and I'm gonna demonstrate that in a bit. I'm just gonna put her down here. Actually, just put you over here as well. This is just for demonstration purposes. There's no reason for me to take cover.
I'm on it.
Because nothing's gonna happen. Unless I reveal the enemies, they don't get revealed on their own. They don't move unless I am there. So I can stand here forever and they're never gonna find me, as far as I could tell anyway. So what I want to show you is the bazooka bit, which is really weird, like in terms of sort of like, you know, the game is supposed to be rooted in reality, like, you know, we see these cars that are kind of recognizably human transportation vehicles and stuff like that. In a palm tree, I've seen a palm tree in real life, it looks like this one, but for some reason RPGs don't work that way. So which one is the... this is level 4 again. Level 5, there we go. So switch to RPG. So they also have a suppress ability and a intimidation roar, which is great. I hope I can use it, because it's the funniest thing in the game. She roars at the enemy, and the enemy cowers in fear. It's great. Plus, she's kind of like this macho lady. Most of the time, she's like, "When are we fighting again? I want to fight," and stuff like that. So anyway, so let's just do this thing quickly. What I'm trying to show you. So you shoot the car. Car gets a bit of fire going on. After 2 days later, you get the turn back. And without reloading the RPG, I mean, we all know how RPGs work, right? You can shoot again. And then, suddenly the car blows up. That's the only destruction, minus the kicking the doors down that I found in the game. That's it, I haven't seen anything else. Everything you shoot, there's no destructible cover. Movement around is like also done by that way, you know. So Q and E moves you around. C and Z move you between your units with a bit of a delay sometimes. You do left click to get somewhere, and you right-click, I think, doesn't do anything. So you cannot deselect a unit. You can't have nothing selected. So which often leads to, unfortunately, to like when you're trying to select someone and you say you're looking from a wrong angle, instead of selecting them, I mean, it doesn't work here, but you may sometimes go there because you can't really, you're not really sure if you're on the thing. So because it's the same button, you can be like, oh, alright, misclick. Which isn't a big deal. It can be a bit annoying sometimes. And you can kind of, there's no zoom out, zoom in. You can kind of go up and low and high. I'm doing this with the mouse wheel, and that's pretty much all the controls there are in the game. And obviously everyone has the ability. So this guy, which is some ability I recently unlocked, can leap. So you can just go in single bound, just go like whoop and then go up there. Which we can give it a go.
You didn't see that coming.
Cause, yeah, cause he's like an alien altered kid. Because they're called spy kids. Those two, you're gonna see the one. I think he was rescued from a state that the aliens put like teenagers in for some reason. You're gonna see the ones, I think, on this map that are, you know, that look like that. And he's just like one we saved sort of situation. Can he still move? Oh, and he can still move after that. That's pretty cool, actually. That's OP, man. All right, so come down there. Okay, cool. So that's how they move. Animations are like, they are there. I can say that they're definitely present. Oh no! This is bad. Oh, we're gonna get shot up. So this is the harnessed human thing. This is the. Do we even have anyone to shoot at this guy? She can shoot at him. She can possibly kill him even, or maybe cripple him. Just 75. Let's give it a go.
Slow that thing down.
Alright, so we're gonna slow that thing down. Nice fire, by the way, right? This guy can also shoot him. And you can ignore his cover, so they're gonna be 81% shot. Okay. Sorry, I keep referring to her as a guy. She's not a guy. And now we can just normal shoot him. Yeah, and that's a kill animation there. It's really weird, like they show you like a back of the person shooting, and then they show you the dead body on the floor. They kind of have the animation of dying, but not really. They basically, like, they're gonna stand around and then go like, ugh, and then they're on the ground. It's very quick. It's like 2 frames of things happening. Right, so that's pretty much how combat works. But we're just gonna go and I'm gonna show you the other type of alien as well while we're here. I don't think there's anything else to do right now. We can move you a bit. Oh, actually, you need to reload, don't you? Yeah, so that reloads 2 rockets into an RPG, which is how RPGs work. Another annoying thing, like, see, after she reloaded it, she just stands on here. And so intuitively, I want to immediately move her, but I can't do it because it's stuck on this. So I have to manually go to this or manually go press 1, and then I can move her.
Watch me fly.
Which is a minor gripe, but gripe nonetheless. I think it could be better than that. Anyway, so reload with this guy. The main trick with in the game in regard to combat. See, there you go. I can't move now because I have to go here because he reloaded.
You got it.
And then I can move. All right. So I'm just looking for some tires. Ow! See, that's the misclick. That's the misclick I was talking about. All right.
On it.
Like a bonnet. All right. So pass the turn. So you go to blue, and if you don't trigger anything, you're safe. You don't even have to take cover. And then you go and then just pass the turn, go to blue. See, nothing happened, right? So at this level, I can bring anyone to that level.
No problem.
And it's absolutely safe. I'm not gonna usually, unless something gets revealed over here, I'm not gonna trigger any other aliens. So I'm super safe to do that. I can even Overwatch with this guy for no reason because it's not gonna do anything for me. And we are gonna come over here, and we are going to come over here, and then pass the turn because obviously I'm completely safe. Nothing bad could ever happen. Okay. Yeah, and then just keep, you know, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Come over here. Some dead bodies. Nothing to worry about, really.
On my way.
Just keep the line, you know. Stand on the same line. You're gonna be okay. And there's, I don't know. It's sort of at the same time, I feel like it's fine.
Going
The game isn't especially horrible, like some of the stuff I've seen that is trying to do, like squad tactics.
Time to move.
The problem I have with the game is that it's a budget game. It's made with, you know, clearly low budget, and production values are clearly much lower than XCOM, and yet it costs the same, even possibly more, because I think when the XCOM Enemy Unknown came out, in whatever, October 2012, it wasn't November, maybe, I think it was October, it cost, I think it was £30 full price, which was like $40 on Steam, but with a discount, I think, so it was actually either 10% or 15% off because it was just released. This didn't even have that, so the full price of this is £30, and I think ideal sweet spot price of this is about £8, and maybe 10, and 12 is probably the most I could. If this was £12, I'd be like, alright, fine, I can kind of recommend it if you like squad-based, you know, turn-based tactics, you know, use your squad, tactical stuff, XCOM, shoot aliens, yeah, £12, probably. £30? I don't think so. Like, the voice acting in the game, at least the one that is not in the cutscenes, is horrendous as well. Like, it is the worst, whatever these guys say. And the cutscenes are okay, so I think they actually use the actors from the show to do the cutscenes, which is fair enough. I understand, that's great. They are done in the same sort of style of the game, where
Just tell me where to go.
oh, hello, this is another type of alien, which is little crawly ants, apparently. So we can shoot them, right, with this guy, maybe, why not? Yeah, sure, that's cool.
Nobody saw that, right?
Oh, you missed 84% shot? That's XCOM, baby.
Someone bumped me.
Wow, alright, well, we guess having trouble killing these things. No, that's not, oh, Jesus Christ. Let's not shoot him with the RPG. I think that's a bit of an overkill. Yes, please kill it.
Another one.
She also goes like, ah, but it doesn't make a sound, just opens her mouth. It's not weird, guys, it's not weird. Alright.
Heard.
What are you gonna say?
On it.
On it. Okay, what are you gonna say? You are going to say,
Watch me fly.
watch me fly. They speak exactly the same as well. They have same voice actors saying the same things. Yeah, and we passed the turn. There's nothing else we can do here. Obviously, because nothing's gonna happen. Right, and we just keep going. Like, you just keep going down. Maps are pretty big, which is somewhat surprising, because I kind of not. It's nice that they're big, but at the same time, because there's the few encounters with aliens, and only you can trigger them. Only you can trigger their appearance. It's a bit weird, and it takes a bit, like, it slows down the pace of the game. That choice they made to make the map so big. I would vote like, yes, that's pretty cool, like a big map, that's nice, you know, a lot of assets, a lot of places to hide, a lot of different tactics to use, but you can't really do that, because there's only like maybe 8 to 10 aliens on normal resource missions. So far, again, 6 hours of gameplay. I don't know what happens after that. And as a result, you just do this a lot. Or if you dash scout and if you try to get there, then you get injured. Which, you know, might as well get some excitement in. So why don't we just try that? There you go.
Heard.
No, she didn't even trigger anything. Anyway, pass the turn. Let's see if we can use some abilities. I want to use that roar thing. That's pretty cool.
En route. We're not alone.
We're not alone. Not yet a woman. Okay. Now, can I roar at that guy? I can. So I have 91% chance to successfully roar at an enemy alien-controlled human. So let's do it. Right? And they are afraid. So which means they will stay there till the rest of the turn. Oh, sorry, for the duration of their own turn. Can we move now, please? Actually, I have nothing to worry about. I can just blow this guy up. There you go. I can probably kill him with the car. If I bring another one, my other heavy, or whatever, Berserker. Really, this is not supposed to be called Berserker. Berserker is a thing in XCOM, man. Have some respect. Anyway, Let's bring this guy up as well, because why not?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, get sassy with me, please. There's also, like, annoying... I don't know, there is this trend often when voicing the characters in the game, or units, you just make them really, like, they're unhappy to do it. And I'm thinking, like, it's the apocalypse, we're fighting the alien menace, you're gonna go, okay, really? Like, what choice do you have, son? Anyway. Let's pass that turn. I think they should stay in there. And I'm gonna drink some water while we're doing this. Oh no, he's flees in fear. Okay, but he can't shoot, that's the thing. Alright. Okay, delicious tap water has been drunken. Oh, let's do a thing. Let's leap over there. This is probably gonna be pretty dangerous. Leap over here. Oh, aliens. I like how they say aliens. It's like the first time they saw them. Like, you've been fighting them for like 3 days. And this guy has a combat knife attack, which is why I'm saying that the Spike Kids and the Fighters are a mixture of support and assault classes. So you do that, it's 100%. Oh, no, not on that. Jesus Christ. Kill this guy.
Finally, a real fight.
That's a real fight? The guy was cowering in fear. Okay. So, we need to get rid of those dudes. Oh, actually, I can do it. Ooh, can I? Can I flashbang those guys? I'm gonna flashbang my own dude as well. That's fine, it's gonna have a funny animation. Let's see if we can flashbang them. Yeah, we did. Both of them.
I'm sleepy.
Oh, come on. Let me... Yeah, there you go. Just waving around. Aliens also waving around. It's pretty cool. It's like a party. We could all just get together and wave around together as well. Alright, let's bring you up there. We haven't seen the third kind of alien, which is something you're going to be seeing a lot, like within... Within the first 6 hours, I assume. Unless you're playing on hard? Maybe? I don't know. Can you move? Yeah, you can move.
Here I go.
Okay. I think if we pass the turn, the aliens are just going to stay there. Oh, no, the car blew up. Good thing we're not sitting next to it. It takes 2 turns for the car to blow up, which is 1 turn longer than I think in the Fire XCOM, which is weird. Anyway, so it's our turn again. This guy's back online, so he's gonna kill the ants with a knife.
I'm not afraid.
He's not afraid. It's also funny, sometimes he kills does a knife kill, and then he says, light him up, which is somewhat inaccurate in terms of physics. Anyway, so let's go down here. Seems like no one's there. I should probably use the smoke ability. Oh yeah, I wanted you to show them.
On my way.
Show you the other alien, which I hope actually is here. Which is probably the most dangerous alien at this point, like in this difficulty. Oh, this guy's dead, or are they just sitting there? I can get. I can stand on him. All right, cool. I guess he's dead. En route. Without la educación. Alright. Okay, so nothing happened. Surprise, surprise. Where are these guys? Skitters. We want skitters. Hey, skitty, skitty, skitty. Hey, skitty, skitty. Skitty's not here.
Here I go.
Come on. Alright, I guess, sorry, guys. I guess we'll have to do another turn to find those skitters. They're pretty skitty this time of year. Okay, let's bring you over here. En route. En route. The name of this game should be. Maybe I should call this video En route. And again, yeah, I'm kind of making fun of it, but it's with a bit more balance in terms of like how many enemies you see and meet, and with a much lower price, I think this game would be fine. Like, you know, people who have a hankering for a bit more XCOM. That would be... Oh, wait, we hit the wall. Oh, yeah, by the way, does that remind you of anything? Yeah? Where did I go, then? Ah, shit, man, I just came to the wrong side. Do I need to go... Oh, it's over here. Okay, cool, never mind. My bad. We need to go over here, guys. Change of plans. Yeah, and the same nauseating, like, camera movement, like, takes away the camera from you is also still in the game. Because no XCOM game would be same without it. Thanks, I don't want... I can see there. You can't also control things like if you click... I can't take another one. Which even Fire XCOM had that. I mean, I'm not even talking about like... Xenonauts or something like that, you know. The game that actually tried to be more usable than your average game nowadays.
Let's go.
Alright, so sorry, yeah, we have to actually go down this route. And we actually spent our time. Alright, so.
Will do. Enemy up
Oh, there you go, skitters. There they are, finally. Alright. So these guys can climb walls, which you can't really see right now. We can now use this guy's Overwatch successfully. He's probably going to go and attack him, which is something I want you to see finally. I mean, it would be a nice idea probably for them to actually attack. Oh, I was going to use the smoke. Okay, I'll use it next time. It's fine. Right.
Watch me fly.
This one also has a berserk thing where if she's attacked, she will fire back immediately. I think. Oops. No. I'm pressing X because swapped weapon in XCOM is X. Yes, now move, thank you. So if you put her here, she's gonna get attacked. And, oh, see, I triggered them, so this is my fault. Now I'm in more trouble because I moved around a bit more. But sometimes in XCOM, like, you actually see them come at you while you're stationary. This doesn't happen in this game. Can I choose a different... Yeah. So that's why it's a problem. Anytime you reload,
To the grind.
you can't do anything until you do that, and that's... I think it's easily fixed. I think they should fix it, because that would actually make the game better.
Locked and loaded.
Alright, anyway. Do we pass? Yeah, whatever. Let's just wait for them to do a thing. I just want them to attack. Hopefully they'll attack the Berserker. Maybe they'll also climb up something.
Make the next one count.
You make the next one count. You're the one shooting. No, I didn't climb on anything. That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah. No, I didn't climb. She's gonna attack the Berserker.
It's just a scratch.
That's the attack. There isn't really so much blood to speak of, and she immediately retaliates because she's a Berserker. Right. So that's pretty much what I wanted to see there. Yeah, these are the skitters. And smoke grenade is fun. Let's pretend that we need it here. Yeah, isn't it just? Particle effects, like, I don't know, almost not present, really. The models even don't look that bad, but, like, the particle effects are really just stock particle effects that come with, I don't know, Unity, like, you know, the free version. I don't know. I'm just making this up as I go, but... yeah, I'll shoot you, expose you. And every time you do the expose thing, she says, it's time to expose somebody, which... I don't know, the laziest thing you could say at that point, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, this should be easy to dispose of. We can... What am I doing? Oh, grenade. Yeah, fine, grenade's fine. Oh, had 1 health left? That's cool, I guess. How about a rocket? Yay! Enemy skitter killed. So, and these are the 3 enemies so far I've encountered. Again, I know there's more because I've seen them in a video and they kind of appear on the screenshots, etc. And I assume they're fine. Oh, let's shout at him. Because that's great. I love shouting.
I'm coming for you.
It works every time. That didn't kill him?
Like it.
Wow. Alright, well, let's give her a hand. Crippling shot.
This'll hamstring him.
Yes, sirree. Alright. So that's pretty much how this works. I don't really want to finish this mission, and there's no point. It's just going to be a couple of these guys again, and then you like find his stack of tires, and you touch it, or you go next to it, and it disappears, and you win the game. So instead, we are going to load something else, which is... I wish I actually saved the part where you are fighting... Actually, did I? Why, give me a second here, because I wanted to show you one map that is like almost directly taken from XCOM, but I'm not sure I actually have it. Let's see. Would be great if I did. Do I? Yes. So it doesn't matter what squad there is. I just wanted to show you. Yeah, whatever. Add unit, blah, and add unit. Blah. Okay. So let's start mission. So this is a map that appeared about 2 or 3 times now, and it's like a wilderness sort of forest kind of map, and it is exactly like
Have some fun.
Look at this. So tree, look at this, like this climbing thing here, the tree, the bridge, and like low cover, full cover, the trees. This is so reminiscent of actual actual XCOM, the Fire XCOM.
Watch me fly.
And you can watch her fly. Anyway, I just wanted you to see this. Like when I saw this, I was like, wow, this is not even a clone. Like this map is not just clone. This is a copy of it. Anyway, so let's not go there. Let's go. Oh, I might as well show you the red mission thing. I think it's over here. It's just the way, just you can recognize the story missions. And also, I think the last thing I want to show you is the skill tree, which I haven't shown you because I forgot. So if we go to War Room, I think here I should have that squad mission. Yeah, the red one, see? So red one is the story one. You can also say things like, oh, Maggie, take a squad. And so Maggie is going to be with you on that squad. And this is, it says like you can actually, that you are encountering a mech, but you're not encountering a mech. You're not, don't worry about it. It's going to walk by, sorry, spoiler. It's going to walk by and you're not actually going to be fighting. And you're kind of, you are developing some weapon to fight the mechs or something like that, which I haven't really got to yet. It's a bit, again, it's a bit slow-paced. The game is a bit slow-paced, I think, because in 6 hours in XCOM, I already had laser tag. I think, I'm pretty sure I did. And I've seen, like, mutants by that point. While here, I'm just fighting the same enemies again and again. It's mostly because the missions themselves last longer, because the maps are big. Enemies never appear unless you run in them. And if you keep running around and dash scouting, then what you end up doing is you become dead. So you shouldn't be doing it. So it kind of discourages you from running around. But at the same time, it does give you a large map to deal with. Alright, so that's it. That's pretty much it. Now let's take a look at... sorry, what am I doing? I need to go to Armory. And I want to take a look at Unit Roster. And the skill tree. Let's take a look at the scout. So, skills are very similar, again, to the way... Wait, I can select that? Training for Plan B will replace the Ranger skill and cost him food. Oh, right. No. So some of them can be replaced, apparently. That was not actually present in Fire XCOM. So you start with a skill that you can't choose, like can't choose between it, just one. So you choose that, then you have to choose one or the other, one or the other, one or the other. Then in the middle, just like in Fire XCOM, there's one that you have to choose, and then one or the other, one or the other, one or the other. And it's the same for every unit, except that, it depends on what class there are, and they have the kind of skill. This can be also apparently differentiated between. It doesn't matter which one you chose above, you can still choose either of those on the bottom. So that's that in those terms, that's fine. But I only now discovered that you actually can swap around if you pay enough in terms of food, which I guess, I don't know. I thought it would be cool to just, you got one and you stick to it, but whatever. So yeah, that's the skill trees. I'm not going to go in detail of what they are. Some of them are a bit more useful, some are a bit less useful. I think I was going to show you ones that actually don't have numbers on them. If I can find one. I don't remember which one it was, but I've definitely seen one where it says... there you go, for example. Right? This says suppression. Suppressive fire which pins down the target and reduces their accuracy by 25%. Right? There's numbers there. Automatically attack any enemy that scores a critical hit on the Berserker. That doesn't need any numbers because it makes sense. It's a thing you can do. Here it says Stoic Stances improves defense while suppression is active. By how much? God knows. I definitely don't. Maybe there is like a manual somewhere to the game where you can actually get those numbers. But I mean, even Fire XCOM didn't explain all the numbers that much. Masochism. 100% of the damage taken by Berserker will be converted to HP for 1 turn. Wow. Okay, so she gets stronger by being damaged. That's an interesting skill. Annihilation. Explosive weapon attack dealing 200% damage and an extra 50% fallout damage over 2 turns. So she's using nuclear RPGs. But yeah, that's the game, pretty much. That's what you do. In terms of the missions, you have missions where you are collecting tires, like there. Missions where you need to basically reach a point because there's a guy sitting there and it's like, oh, you need to rescue a civilian. What it means is you get to that point and the guy runs away. So, reach a point missions, and I only had one other one that was... No, 2 other ones. One was a clear mission, so kill all the skitters, find them and kill them. And then the third one was, find an area. So you find an area, look at it, and the mission is done because you're a reconnaissance mission. That's pretty much it. Overall, again, poor man's XCOM. It kind of works in itself. Like, I've seen very little bugs in the game. There's only one time where like I had to quit the game, or quit the mission rather, because the animation didn't trigger and I got stuck, but stuck in a sense where I could still use the menu and I could still quit out. I couldn't save at that point, or I could load the game though. And that's the worst thing I've seen, which is pretty cool. Like, for a game with, you know, that amount of production values, that's not actually that bad. And again, if this was ideally around £8, 10, and at most maybe 12, I would recommend it. At full price, I think there's a lot of other things that for £30 you can get a better experience out of, even the ones that offer like similar sort of turn-based tactical stuff. So yeah, I guess wait for a discount maybe. Overall, not a terrible game. It is what I, you know, was trying to say within this, whatever, 30 to 40 minutes that the videos, you know, whatever the video's length is. Anyhow, hope you guys enjoyed this presentation. Now, if you did so, please consider supporting this video in any way you can. You can buy this game on Steam, on PC, or it's also available on Xbox and PlayStation, or whatever they call those things. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around. Bye!